You so much, Ian. I've learned so much today, and Canada is definitely an area I've had great interest in. I am a member of CREA, and a great organization there. You guys put a lot of tools and resources into your agents' hands. But what I wanted to ask, you mentioned that you're a project director. Is that correct?
Yeah, so that's correct. Sometimes I,
Okay.
I have I have multiple hats, so I but that's correct,
Okay,
Wendy.
awesome. So my question is, with this relationship with IFBIC on perhaps maybe your current project or future projects, is there an opportunity to do like maybe some exclusive pre-launch or exclusive releases to IFBIC, like maybe before it goes to the general public or anything like that? Or are those arrangements that could be made with this type of um, partnership?
Yeah, absolutely. And coincidentally, and I didn't really want to get into too much detail, but I'll get into a little bit. I'm currently negotiating a big project just north of Montreal. And I mentioned Montreal previously that I think it's the undervalued opportunity in Canada as far as the metropolitan center goes. So I'm going to hopefully be launching this project north of Montreal in probably 4 or 5 months. So the timing is great that I should be able to figure out how to give some kind of exclusive opportunity to get in early at the best price before prices start to raise up at some point. And two, it's good timing with our trip over to India in September. So I'll be able to have information at that point when we go over to India and present some opportunities like this. And I've got some other opportunities as well around Canada and the US so that we can put together a package of what we think are some of the great opportunities that some of our IFBIC members will want to look at.
Okay. So to expand that a little further, I would suggest that maybe we have a broker opt-in call before the trip so we can equally learn about your project. And as we meet individuals, we can, share those opportunities while we're there working together as a team. I am a team leader of this amazing trip, so I really want to add value to not only the developers that are participating, but also to the folks that are taking time out of their valuable schedules to travel and to, meet with us. So really want to create value there, not just for real estate, but for all
And
businesses we
as we
can.
discussed previously, there's a chance that we may be meeting with you on, a number of different opportunities in Vancouver coming up at some point, probably in a few weeks. So I think that's a great time. Everything is falling into place for us to work with IFBIC, work with yourself, Wendy, and our network to present great opportunities to everybody that's involved with us.
Okay, awesome. And we do have some great news coming up to share with IFBIC for Jamaica that we're collaborating on together. So we want to make sure that those opportunities are available as well. The last question that I had in regards to Canada, is there an event coming up that perhaps we can bring a trade delegation from India of investors to come visit either British Columbia, Vancouver, or you mentioned Montreal? Could we do an inbound trade mission to Canada of interested parties from around the world? Thank
Absolutely. For sure, we can set up something for Montreal. And also, coincidentally, with my role with ARIA and ARIA Vancouver, we are organizing a developer or a real estate opportunity event November 6th. And we're having a lot of very significant real estate industry people coming to this event. So for example, the keynote speaker is Anthony Chan. So I don't know if everybody knows Anthony, but he's a speaker that's regularly on CNN, all the major news networks out of the US, and he's an economist, and he's really on top of what's happening in the real estate market. So he is made himself available to come to our event in Vancouver to be that keynote speaker. So we're going to have many other ones like him. So I can get information regarding November 6th in Vancouver for coming and seeing what's available, not only in the Vancouver market, but in other markets outside of Vancouver. and then we can work at getting for sure a Montreal event. Montreal is an amazing city. If you're not familiar with it, it's French Canadian, so people do speak French there. You feel like you're in Europe when you go to Montreal. So it's got a lot of interesting nuances that make it so unique compared to the rest of Canada. Have you been to Montreal?
Je parle français un peu, monsieur.
Ah, same with me. More, let's see. I used to speak French much better when I was younger, but I've lost a lot of it. But hopefully, it'll start to come back to me.